Just because we're dumbasses don't mean you can be too. So don't do any of the we do at home.
Welcome back to season 3. In this season we are running street cars running on the street. That means no more airports, no more Benny's Customs. Half of the vehicles, most of the vehicles off the list are off of it. The Crow is gone. I'm going back to JDM and I'm gonna see if I could at least do something with it. Today we're doing a list shakeup, a tournament to see where everyone's gonna stand on the list. 5 of us made it and 3 didn't. That means 3 of us are getting buy rounds in the first round and 2 people are racing. First person to take his buy run was Gray. He was going against Noni, but Noni didn't show up. So Gray took his buy round. And Stams took the buy round because Vans didn't make it. And then Crispy went up next, took his buy round. He was gonna go against Snorlax, but Snorlax didn't make it. So it's me versus Nova the first round. The bottom 5 is already locked, so it's top 5 racing. Have a good feeling about this one, but I'm not sure because he has a blade. Those blades are killers. They're just like Sultan's last season. They might kill me. We tested a lot if you've seen the previous episodes. And my Fudo looks decent. I'm thinking top 3 at least, but let's see what happens. Nova took the dub. I could respect Nova, you know, he doesn't smack talk, he doesn't do anything, he's just a racer. I respect him. I'll let him take the dub, but I'll be back for him. Stance versus Crispy moved on since they got buy rounds, so they're going against each other. Crispy brought the Stallion, Stance has a blade. Like I said, the blades have a launch and a killer boost. So we're gonna need to find a car or something to figure those out, or we could beat them. Stan took the dub like I expected. Crispy testing out new cars at the moment. He's not sure if he's gonna keep his car, but I'm keeping my Fudo. Probably I'm gonna test it out 3 episodes in. If I'm not top 3, then I gotta make a switch or I gotta do something, because last season I was top 3 in the Crow and I wasn't moving from 3 or 2. I never hit 1 the last 5 episodes, so I gotta do something in this season to get me to the number 1. Nova moves on to face Gray because Gray got the buy round. Gray bought a semi-truck. He's the only one on the list who can bring it. I let him bring it because it brings us a race. And then it's Gray because he's been here since the first episode of this channel and everything. And I know most of them have been here, but Gray, he brought it out first, and I don't want to see a lot of semi-trucks here, so that's the only one on the list that I'm letting go. Nova beats him. It was a close race, but Nova's car, that thing's a beast. I want to see what he has in there. He showed me he has NOS in there. Some boost. Let's see. Stance versus Nova, who can get the number 1? Nova takes the dub. He beat him off the launch. Stance is still struggling, still learning how to use the car, but even if you don't know how to use those cars, those things are beasts. Like when me and Nova were racing, I took off before him and he still caught me. I got my boost, I got everything good, ran my race perfectly, and he still beat me. So we're gonna have to figure something out. So the list is looking like Nova's number 1, Stance number 2, Gray 3, Crispy 4, me 5, Noni 6, Snorlax 7, and Victor 8. They wanted a list race tonight, so might as well. I didn't want to make 2 episodes of this. I just want to make 1. So we're doing 1. I called out Crispy right away because he was talking smack to me. He said I couldn't beat him, and I know I could beat that car, you know. So I'm gonna race him, and hopefully I can get the dub. I come out with the dub. I already knew I was gonna beat him. My launch with that car, I can get off the line quicker than the Crow was, and the boost is pretty hitter on this car. So I wanted to go back to my JDM roots, and I'm rolling the food to this list. Gray calls out above. He's calling out Stance. That should be a good matchup. I'm always rooting for Gray because he's just an underdog. I root for the underdog. Everyone knows. But I'm rooting for Gray on this one, and hopefully he can get the dub. Stance takes out Gray barely at the end. It was a close race, but Stance just had it together that one. I call out Gray. I call out the loser of that race, so I was already up there. Even if Gray won, I would have faced Stance, but I call him out. I think I could beat him because I think I could get off the line faster, hopefully, but he can keep up. It's gonna be a tough one. I get the dub, barely pulled out at the end. I was already like half a car. He had me half a car. I don't know what happened to my car. Just boosted, freaking hit. And I barely got him by a nose, but it was a good race, and I always have respect for Gray. Crispy calls out above. He's finally calling out. Last season, he always had call-outs, and he never used them. Surprisingly, Crispy got the dub. I expected Gray to get that because Gray has a launch, and he has a crazy boost. But props to Crispy, he proved me wrong, and he got the dub. I'm calling out above. I want Stance. I don't think I could beat Stance. I raced him a couple at the test tracks or the practice videos we were practicing. I beat him a couple times. If I get lucky, I could beat him, but I just gotta be on my A game at all time with these blades. Stance takes me out. And, fuck, dude, I gotta get it together. Nova is living up there like a king, no callouts, and I need to get to Nova. Gray calls out Crispy. He wants the spot back. He wants the number 4. I give him props. I would do that same thing. Always call up if you have callouts. Gray takes the dub from Crispy. That's the second time they raced. They're 1-1. It's a good series, but Gray took this one. Stance finally calls out ahead. It's his first one. He's calling out Nova for number 1 spot. I want to see bottom of the list racing and top of the list racing this season. Hopefully we can get a lot of it, but hopefully no one misses and we could keep racing. Stance took the dub. I didn't think Stance was gonna get it. Nova has a good reaction time, and I believe Nova is a number 1 contender. But Stance pulled it off, and props to that guy. Round 3, last call out. Crispy calls out Gray. This is for number 4 and number 5. Third race. Let's see who can get the dub. Takes out Crispy for the second time. He won the 2 out of 3, and he won the number 4 spot. Stance versus Nova. Nova calls out Stance. He wants the spot back. It will be a good one. Nova takes him out. Got the launch. Got everything good, and he's up there. Gray calls me out. This is for number 3 spot. I'm kind of scared of Gray because his truck is a beast. Like, people think it's heavy, it doesn't run, but that thing runs. Surprisingly, it runs, and it gives me a challenge. takes me out. I'm number 4. I wanted to end up top 3 this episode, but I went up one spot, I guess. I'll be back next week. 9 more episodes to go, and you best believe I'm gonna be up there. You know, I'll be up there. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We're gonna be racing in different spots every episode. We might come back to the same spots, but not right away. So, see you guys in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed.